Joining me on the Tarot Machine. This is your monthly tarot reading for the month of October 2016, and this will be a love reading, and this will be for the sign of Aquarius. So let me go ahead and give these cards a shuffle to see what energies you be working with for the month. Okay, the first card you have is the Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse is maybe um, for single people, maybe you're tired of picking up people in your life or being attracted to people that are argumentative. I mean, they you picking up people in your life that you're trying to have relationships with, and somewhere down the line, they always like to bring up small petty arguments and want to argue about stuff that's insignificant, but you came to the point within understanding what you want in your life as a form of a companionship. You're tired of dealing with people or attracting people that want to be argumentative. So you're kind of at that point that you're trying to stop picking up those type of people and incorporating them in your life. If you was married or you are already with somebody, it's showing that for the month you is not for the arguments in the relationships that are petty that might ruin what you have with your current companion. You're not trying to pay attention to it. Your companion may want to bring it up. You may want to just throw it under the rug because you feel it's petty and it might lead to something else bigger that could cause a rift in your relationships or your marriages that you have now. So you're not trying to pay attention to it and you're not at a point of catering it to it. You're not going down that path when it comes to your relationships with your current companion. The second card you have is the Death card in reverse. So basically, for couples, it's saying that your relationships is um it's something in your you put something to rest, and maybe it's the argumentative pattern. It shows that you deconnected from that habit of your companion say something, then you want to rebuttal and argue on it. You came to the point that you put that to rest. You just don't want to deal with it. You're not trying to go there with the person. It's a habit that you broke, that you letting your companion feed you little small arguments to get your attention when you already giving your companion attention in different other ways, and you're not trying to cater to that person's argument. So you killed that pattern out your life. The For somebody that's single, it goes about the same way, that you not dealing with you killing that internal instinct out of you of levitating to people that like to argue about small stuff. You killed that habit of attracting those type of people to your life to kind of bring you some sorrow down the line that you made a bad choice in your relationship. So you killed that pattern out your life, or whatever pattern that you felt that was blocking you from getting better love in your sphere. The third card you have is the Four of Wands in reverse. So basically what it's saying is, for singles, you feel that your home is not complete unless it has somebody else in your sphere, or somebody else that you can call your own. You feel that your home life is not on a complete ground unless you have somebody in your sphere, and you be going through these thoughts through the month, if you're single, that you feel that your life is empty and you can have a better foundation within a relationship because you need somebody there. As of somebody being married, you come to a point that you're realizing you got the person you got. Basically, it's not the best foundation. It could always be worked on, and and you in a pattern of killing off small things that is ruining it. It's just saying that you're trying to achieve a better foundation or connection with your companion by doing certain things within yourself to kill off certain little habitory things that could ruin the relationship and ruin the foundation that you have. You're trying to find new ways to build your foundation to make it better by killing off old habitory routines, arguments, actions, the way you interact with your companion. And that's what the card shows in reverse based on a love reading. The last card you have is the Knight of Chalices in reverse. So in the month, this is for singles. You may meet going out in your pursuit of trying to find somebody to help you make a better foundation for yourself. You may run across new companions. You drop the people that is argumentative. Now you entering a zone that you might have to check yourself on people that's becoming just way too clingy, just basically way too clingy. You went from getting away from argumentative companions. Now you got to the clingy people, and as a air signs of Aquarius, they don't like clingy people. Clingy people just don't work. They just don't do. So you're going through a state that you may be running into people, if you're looking for a relationship that is being emotional clingy. They super clingy. They see you, they get cuckoo eyes and do all kind of stuff, and you be like, okay, this is a little bit too much. I can't deal with this. And you presenting something I'm not really feeling right about now. You being too leechy. You on my bootstrap, whatever. But you're attracting these type of people, and it may be another pattern that you might have to go through later on down the line. If you take this type of person, just be warned, they gonna be clingy, and if you try to drop them, they may kind of have an emotional eruption, or they might start acting a fool, basically. If you are already in a relationship, or you already married and coupled up, what it's showing is that during the month, your companion, since he can't get to you with petty arguments, what is he gonna do now is be super needy. He wants the attention. He's gonna want to be catered to a certain point. If he couldn't get you to focus on him with an argument, or her with an argument, now they gonna want you to focus on them, that they need you all the time. They want you all the time. You try to do something, they always, they becoming your shadow. They needy. They're becoming needy to the point that they feeling insecure, or they feeling needy to the point that they fear they had did something and you're going to walk out, or do something to them, or do some kind of emotional thing, or leave them in the lurch. So that's what is basically going on if you married and dealing with a Knight of Cups in reverse. They basically is going to end up being needy for the month for your attention. Just give them a little attention. If it will calm them down, just give them a little attention. So let me go ahead and give you a relationship card to see what can help you out for the month. Our source is one of love, not uh, condemnation. So what it is like I said, the argument of getting people that you have to display, whoever you getting with, that you're coming from a loving space. You're not trying to argue with the person. You're not kind of condemn them on them being super needy. And this is for married and singles. It's showing that you have to present yourself that you're open, on the same level that they is, so they don't have to bring up all these emotions, and you don't have to express any kind of verbal arguments with them or condemning them or criticizing them, to let them know that you still care for them, so your companion or whoever you meet does not feel empty or left out or emotionally kind of starving for your attention or starving for you to cater to them. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit subscribe, leave your comments at the bottom. You can thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.